everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. So happy to have you here with us for 80s television night. Let's jump right in. We asked you for your favorite 80s TV show. We got a ton of great answers. We got Tricky with Alf. I kill me. H.L. Olmsted with Growing Pains. Jinx Rosalia with the Golden Girls. These are all home runs so far. Our Trusky with Married with Children. A lot of people think of that as a 90s show, but it did start in 1987. It is an 80s show. We got Beatrix 309 with The Jeffersons. Again, a show that started in the 70s and then made it through to the 80s. We got Sonia Rose with Perfect Strangers. That's your favorite show? Of course, don't be ridiculous. Winter Babe 98, The Love Boat, and Fantasy Island. Two for, I think, I wasn't the Fantasy Island on right after The Love Boat? Like the two we get stars on to guest and be on our show every week. The sort of rotating roster of guest stars. Superwoman LaDonna with The Dukes of Hazzard. That's right, just a good old boys. Beautifly 38 with Knight Rider, the other half of people in cool cars fighting crime. We got PV July Fly with Moonlighting. Also shouted out Family Ties, which is my favorite of the 80s shows, though you can't go wrong with any of these. Catwood 2023 Orland, One Day at a Time. Bonnie Franklin, come on everybody. T. Miller with Mork and Mindy. So good. Not only was Robin Williams great, but Pam Dauber also fantastic as Mindy. We have Sherilyn Teague with The Facts of Life. Great one. Unspoken Healer with Airwolf, and Siam 8 with Knots Landing. Go back to The Facts of Life for a second. Did you know that that is a spin-off from Different Strokes? She was the housekeeper, Mrs. Garrett, and she worked in that girls' school. There you go. Now you have all the information you need, but we interrupt your regularly scheduled Tuesday for this important new update. It is time for an 80s TV edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. No need to adjust your antenna as you play for today's grand prize. That's $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple-choice trivia questions about 80s TV will split it. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. Now, if you win the game, they're automatically added to your share of the grand prize. Otherwise, you do have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. Now, if you get eliminated in this game, the first time it happens, first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. You can do that either using SB or with a free rejoin. And you can always get a free rejoin by clicking the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu and watching videos. But this week, you should be extra stoked because it's a second chance week, which means you're getting 3 free rejoins for every live game you play. They are credited to your account before the following game begins. And finally, all this week, we are picking 16 people who win and claim at least one SB in each live game to win a 100 SB prize. Here are the 16 winners from Monday's game, each of them getting credited 100 SB. Congratulations to all of you. And to everyone else, you know the deal, right? Keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. All right, the comments are being moved to UHF. So let's get this game going right now with question number 1. Eddie Murphy rose to fame on what TV sketch show? Is it The Carol Burnett Show, Laugh-In, or Saturday Night Live? This happened in the 80s. Joined in 1980, was there until about 1984. Starting out as a featured player during the doomed 1980-81 season, it was clear he was going to be a star. Soon after, Saturday Night Live became the Eddie Murphy Show. Saturday Night Live is the answer. 93% of you getting that one right. Well done. He was too young to be on Laugh. He would have been a very little kid, and then he would have been pretty young for the Carol Burnett Show, but he was just the right. He was I think, 18 or 19 when he joined the cast of Saturday Night Live. And he's one of the greatest of all time. All right, here's the good news. We have over 19,000 people in grand prize contention. Over 19,400 of you here playing the game. And here's great news for all of you. Every question you get right from here on out gets you one bonus SB. Let's jump into question number 2. Here it is. What cliffhanger ended the 1979-80 season of Dallas? Is it Who Shot JR? What's That Smell? Or Got Milk? This is the dawn of the 80s, as we say. It's still the gold standard of season-ending cliffhangers, often imitated but never duplicated. That summer, all anybody wanted to know is who shot JR? Who did it? Who? 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. Now, I will say who came close to duplicating it the best was The Simpsons, when it was who shot Mr. Burns. And the answer might surprise you. No spoilers. Let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Different Strokes introduced the world to what catchphrase? Is it not so fast? What you talking about, Willis? Or I did it again? Different Strokes brought us what catchphrase? Different Strokes introduced the world to Gary Coleman's Arnold Jackson Drummond, who captured America's hearts with catchphrases like, what you talking about, Willis? That's right. That's what he wanted to know. His older brother, Willis, what you talking about? He would say what you talking about to pretty much anybody. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. This and Emmanuel Lewis as Webster, also great. Two smaller actors who made a big splash in 80s television. Let's move on to question number 4 right now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q4. What sitcom debuted in 1987 with Bob Saget as the widowed father of 3 girls? Is it Step by Step, Family Matters, or Full House? Bob Saget as the widowed father of 3 girls. What does that sound like to you? Although you might remember it better as a 90s TV show, this one got its start in the 80s, ushering in a family-friendly era of sitcom. For years, Full House anchored that TGIF lineup on ABC, but that was pre 90s right there that they started. 17,591 people got that right. That's 96% of you so far. Ton of people just staying alive and doing well in this game, and that is what we love to see. We are moving on now to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q5. Michelle Pfeiffer starred in which of the following short-lived 80s TV shows? Was it Automan, Bad Cats, or Manimal? These are all actual television shows that were actually on the air in the actual 1980s. The 80s was a great time for really dumb shows that never should have made it to air. Even a young Michelle Pfeiffer couldn't save Bad Cats from itself. Bad Cats is the answer. 70% of you getting that one right. Well done. You knew, anybody here a big fan of Manimal? Well, Manimal and Automan were very similar. Automan was a guy who turned into a car. Manimal was a cop who turned into animals. So a lot of things transforming into things in the 80s, and the special effects were just about what you imagine they would be. Here's the good news. Of the 30% of you who got eliminated, over 80% of you coming back in, still over 17,000 people in grand prize contention. And we are on now to question number 6. You're already halfway done with this one. This one worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is question number 6. What military dramedy's 1982 finale, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, was watched by over 105 million households? Is it MASH, McHale's Navy, or Hogan's Heroes? Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen. After a 10-year run as one of the most popular shows on television, and decorated as well, nobody wanted to miss a chance to say farewell to the gang from MASH. That's right. The answer to that question was MASH. 96% of you got it right. The ones who got it wrong are rejoining. Most of them are doing it for free. Let's move on to question number 7 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Joni Loves Chachi was the unsuccessful spinoff of what hit show? Is it Soap, All in the Family, or Happy Days? What was Joni Loves Chachi? Joni Loves Chachi was a spinoff of what show? Come on. Sometimes spinoffs don't work because they can't recapture the magic of the original show. Sometimes they're spinning off characters that people aren't as interested in, like Joni and Chachi from Happy Days. That's right. That's right. Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days. 95% of you getting that one right. You know your 80s TV. Even the tough question so far, 70% of you got that one right. That is impressive. Of course, there's another difficult one lurking. See how you do with that one. Here comes question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Early in the production of Knight Rider, what name was considered for Kit? Is it Car, Tat, or Knight? Called the car Kit, but originally it was something else. What was it? Going with the Knight Industries 2000 was the right choice, but originally they went with a less creative name, the Trans Am 2000, which is what kind of car it was, or TAT for short. TAT is the answer, and oh my goodness, only 5% of you getting that one right. Most of you going with car, which is the name of the evil talking car on Knight Rider. Makes sense you'd pick that. And Knight, because Knight Rider, you would think that would fit. But of course, Knight refers to Michael Knight and Knight Industries 2000. That's where that comes from. Good news is most of you had not yet rejoined, so I think we're going to get a whole bunch of you back in. Already 60% of you have rejoined. I do remember, while more of you rejoin, I'm going to give you a second to do that. I do remember the episode where Kit was like, he ran into acid or something, and you thought he was going to be shut down. It was very sad. That was very traumatic for a young me. But we got past it. Let's move on to question number 9 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What 1980s cartoon series ended episodes with safety lessons with the quote, "Knowing is half the battle"? Is it Transformers, Thundercats, or G.I. Joe? Knowing is half the battle. As if stopping Cobra from world domination wasn't enough work, the Special Forces team known as G.I. Joe has to teach neighborhood kids not to touch down power wires. Can you believe that? G.I. Joe is the answer. 6,967 people have made it this far and are ready for our final question. But first, a quick reminder, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button. You know you got to have that More Ways to Earn button, don't you? Of course you do. You got to do your daily tap joy. Anyway, both of those will get SB towards your daily goal. Now, 80s week does continue tomorrow. We got an 80s music game. And don't forget, on Thursday, we have 3 consecutive games about 80s movies with an increasing prize amount each time. The fun each night will start at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Also, this week only through February 23rd, become a Sam's Club member for 60% off. That is only $20 when you join now. But in addition to that, Swagbucks is going to give you $15 cash back for signing up in the form of SB. So that's like paying $5 total for your Sam's Club membership. The deal runs again through Friday, February 23rd. So take advantage of becoming a club member today. Start enjoying huge savings at warehouse prices and get 5% cash back when you shop at Sam's Club through Swagbucks Shop. I am a member, love Sam's Club. And if you are not a member yet, this is a heck of a reason to get involved. All right. We have 7,123 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 19,700 people have stuck around to the end. And there is one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. Cartoon character Jerrica Benton moonlighted as what rock star? Is it Jem, She-Ra, or Velma? Jerrica Benton moonlighted as what rock star? Thanks to her dad's invention of Synergy, the ultimate audio-visual entertainment synthesizer, Jerrica is able to project the hologram of Jem onto herself when she performs. That's why they're Jem and the holograms. That's right. She's truly outrageous. 5,964 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize today. Well done to you. Let's meet some of these grand prize winners. I can't wait to do it. Each of you taking home 17 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Haley Brewer, you won. Tammy Morris, congratulations to you. Quista, congratulations. Laurie Savvy, you are a winner. And Julie Hackney, 71. Just a few of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to all of you and to those of you who claimed your bonus SB. You know what to do with all these SB now that they're in your account, right? Of course, redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job all week long. Come back tomorrow for our 80s music game. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends.